I'm Davey. I'm awesome. And welcome to the Comment Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos, and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments, shout out to people who know what the opposite of in is. So kicking it off this week with last week's Comment Corner, the Bad Acting Corner. My brother Josh, the film bestie, kicked it off with, my back is hurting from the chair I'm sitting on. Where's the Tylenol? If I lay down on the floor, it usually kind of fixes it. Tony Danza from Who's the Boss. Say ayo, 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 ayo. What? Then Jay McCool commented, what do you think of the new NXT Women's North American Championship design and concept, and the People's Championship? Well, starting with the NXT Women's North American Championship, we haven't seen the actual belt yet, just that graphic, and I'm hoping that's to swerve us and they're going to give us something better, because I've made it very clear I'm not a fan of the Men's North American Championship. The women's looks exactly the same, just a white strap and red inlining in the plate. But again, I'm hoping that's just to swerve us. And I'm hoping they're going to redo all the NXT belts right now, because right now all of them pretty much suck, except the tag team titles, and even then it's gotten old. The concept I like, I've talked about it before. WWE has a women's tag team championship, and I don't think it's working out. I just don't think there's a strong enough women's roster to necessitate a tag team division. But a mid-card, I think they could do, kind of like AEW does. I think that's a good idea, and I think NXT is a good testing ground for it. As far as the People's Championship, it was just a championship awarded to The Rock by the wife of Muhammad Ali as he was being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So it doesn't mean anything as far as like other people wanting it or defending anything. It's not an official recognized title, but it is a damn fine-looking championship. It is beautiful. Then Jay McCool commented, you should do a whole video on how cheesy the orientation videos are. Maybe. Maybe in the future. Then Daniel DeLeon69 commented, I love that Ghostbusters mug in your thumbnail video, Davey. I like it too. I saw it and I was like, there's something strange. I just flew in from a ravioli convention. Boy, are D's arms tired. Then, going to a much older Davey's Awesome Movies from my first year when I reviewed The Witches. The good one. Jay McCool commented, I absolutely loved this movie as a kid. It's one of my favorites. The remake was terrible. Well, we all knew that when they said remake. The remake is always terrible. Do you ever wonder, where do homeless people have 95% of their accidents? Then getting back to this week's videos on my Davey's Awesome Stories, Mom ate a bug. My brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, Convertibles get chicks! Then go buy a convertible and get chicks. I never owned a convertible myself, but driving around Mom's convertible, the only chicks we ever got came in a bucket. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, you look like the Unabomber in that jacket. Have you never actually seen a picture of the Unabomber? He was wearing a hoodie, not a jacket, dark glasses, skinny face. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, I only dreaded the legroom problem. I will admit, as much as I hated that wind blowing in my face like that, the absolute worst part was the cramped back seat. Then Jay McCool commented, I love convertibles, but the legroom situation sounds awful. It was. Like, I honestly wonder if that stunted my growth. Like, maybe I was supposed to be like 6'5", 6'6", and I'm only 6'2". Thanks, Mom. Then Jay McCool commented, your poor mother. She's going through that, and you're thinking, good? Just because she wouldn't put the top up? You're kind of petty. I can be. I mean, I'm not going to get back at you for not buying me candy, but if I ask you to put the top up, put the top up. I was at the store and I saw a guy throwing around milk and cheese. I couldn't help but think, how dare he? Then, easily my most popular video this week, my Davey's Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed WrestleMania 40. Travis Tritt commented, thanks for the straightforward approach to your videos. I mean, that's how I try to do it. I'm not going to sit there and tell you I loved it when I didn't. But also, this show, I like that I kind of show people I'm not just some AEW mark who loves everything they do and just hates WWE just because they're WWE. No, I love WWE, I just want them to be better. And this show was better. Then Daniel DeLeon69 commented, I really enjoyed WrestleMania 40, especially Night 2, and the main event of Roman Reigns versus Cody 2 was awesome. like I said in the video, even though I feel it went on too long, it ultimately had a great ending, so they're forgiven. Then Paul Jetto commented, I was disappointed by Drew McIntyre losing it less than a minute later, but hope it makes for a good feud fuel. I honestly wasn't disappointed at that. I kind of feel like if I was the Money in the Bank winner, I would wait till WrestleMania. I think that's the best time to cash it in, and I like the feud it's building. Plus, I like Damian Priest as the world champion. Then Paul Jetto commented, Cody Rhodes forever, man! Yeah! At least I think that's how he was trying to do the yeah. But yeah, I'm happy that Cody Rhodes is the champion. Now let's see if he's one of those who's better as the champion or in the chase. Then Jay McCool commented, lol, you really don't like Jade Cargill, huh? No. I didn't like her in AEW, I don't like her now. It's basically female Goldberg, where they're hyping her up because she's big and strong, but she's not that good. Then Jay McCool commented, you seem so happy just to have a WWE PLE you enjoyed. I am. It's been a long time since I've had one that I really enjoyed, that I was really happy about, that I really got excited watching. For over a year, it was lackluster PLE after lackluster PLE. And like I said earlier, a lot of people thought I was just being that guy who's bashing WWE to praise AEW, but I wasn't. Very much I love both companies, and very much I want both companies to put on the best products they can put on. And WWE wasn't doing it for a while. They did with WrestleMania, and hopefully that continues. Then Jay McCool commented, I decided to check it out because it was WrestleMania after all, and I gotta admit, it was great. But I agree with you, they still shouldn't have dragged it out so long. But like I said in the review, it's done, can't undo it, so let's just enjoy it now. Hopefully now that Roman Reigns is no longer champion, you'll start regularly watching WWE again. Then, my brother Josh the Film Bestie commented, well, la-de frickin' da! The greatest champion ever had it stolen from him by Stardust. Yippee-ki-yay! Wallow in your disappointment. I was going to tell a joke about railroads, but I lost my train of thought. Then on the Brothers Not Lovers episode review, where we reviewed the third episode of the Fairy Tale Theater series, Rapunzel, Jay McCool commented, I love all the Big Lebowski references. Yeah, if we review anything that has Jeff Bridges in it, there's going to be a Big Lebowski references. Heck, if it has Julianne Moore, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi, we'll probably make them anyway. Then Jay McCool commented, I think the story in Tangled had less holes than the original story. Fair enough. But then again, as much as we picked on it, it's a fairy tale. They don't have to necessarily make sense. Heck, my favorite fairy tale of all time is Sleeping Beauty. But let's be realistic, if some dude came up and kissed a girl while she was asleep, that's probably not going to be considered romantic so much as assault. Then, my brother Josh the Film Bestie commented, I love how our farts were real and in no way looked like Southern California. I'm just surprised we were able to do it ourselves. I would have thought they would have got 2 doubles.
We don't care if you get it.
Then my brother Josh the Film Bestie commented, my son is sort of like Rapunzel, but instead of letting his hair down, he lets everybody down. Rapunzel is not a fairy tale. It's a hairy tale.
Ew.
Rapunzel got a haircut recently, but she wasn't happy afterwards. She said the experience made her lightheaded. I was really looking forward to Disney's portrayal of Rapunzel when Tangled first came out. But her hair was such a letdown. The truth was that Rapunzel didn't want a prince to save her. She was just kinky and wanted someone to pull her hair. What do you call a princess that makes horrible jokes? Rapunzel. I don't want to brag, but I just got a job as a fitness model. They hired me to be the before picture. So there you have it. That's Comic Corner this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications for when I post videos. And leave a comment of your own to be in next week's Comic Corner. Love you guys.